We saw an article, The Art of Golden Repair in the paper. We got inspired and created something which we hope would be a useful training tool, as well as an exercise that you can use yourself. So many of us, when we break something, say a bowl or a glass, we think, oh no, or we think, rubbish. So when something breaks, we then usually throw it away. And if it was something that really, really matters to us, or something really unique and special, we feel this sense of loss, regret for having broken it. And that desperate sense that this was something that we're never, ever getting back again. So some of us, maybe if we're feeling adventurous, we may even decide to repair this, but the repaired object will somehow always remind us of its imperfection, of how it used to be when it was new, and of the incidents that led to it. So this bitter feeling will remain. And something similar happened about 600 years ago in Japan, when the Kintsugi technique was invented. The legend says that it happened when the 8th shogun of the Ashikaga shogunate, whose name was Yoshimasa, I think, after breaking his favorite teacup, he sent it to China to get it repaired. And unfortunately, at that time, the objects were repaired with really impractical metal. So they looked really ugly. And it seemed that this cup was unrepairable, but its owner, he decided to preserve it by all means. And because he saw the potential for beauty and newness, even though this teacup was broken, so he tried to have some Japanese craftsmen repair it. And they were surprised at the stubbornness of this teacup owner. So they decided in the end not to repair it, but instead to transform this cup into a jewel by filling its cracks with the most precious material there was at that time, powdered gold. And this is what we today know under the name Kintsugi. Some of you may have heard it as the art of golden repair, or maybe the art of resilience, the art of precious scars, even the art of healing, or the art of embracing damage. And Kintsugi has since become the Japanese art of bringing together the pieces that have been broken, and at the same time enhance those breaks. So the technique consists of joining broken pieces together by giving them a new, more refined aspect. And every repaired piece is unique because of the randomness and the irregularities that formed as a pattern in the process of putting it back together and using the finest materials. And as such, this is considered a piece of art. Now, we can borrow the metaphor of Kintsugi and further build on this idea that by embracing our flaws and imperfections created by breaks, cracks of life, we can make an even stronger, more beautiful and unique creation.
So look into your own life and find one beautifully remade pot, created from a broken dream, a dashed hope, an interrupted plan, a trauma, whatever. The pieces were on the floor. The gold, the greatest gold that humans have is language, words. Words that we use to explain the world and words that we use to create the world. And for this exercise, it will work best if you speak the words, if you speak your answers to these questions. Second best would be to write them down. But it's the words articulated that will make the difference. Not the words buzzing around in a muddle in your head, but the words spoken from your mouth or instead written down on the page. So remembering and looking at what you created from this broken dream, what made you decide not to throw away the pieces? What made you decide to keep those pieces? And when did you first realize that you were beginning to put the pieces back together, beginning to recreate something new? What difference did that first awareness make? What difference did you notice about how you were, how you thought, how you felt when you first became aware that you were beginning to put these pieces back in some new form? How did you begin? How did you begin to recreate this new dream, this new bowl from these broken pieces? What was the first thing you did? And what skills did you draw on as you went about this work of recreation? What skills did you discover you had? And what did you learn about yourself as this new form took shape? What were you most pleased to learn about yourself? Looking at this new creation now, this recreated part of your life, what do you love about it? What do you love about what you achieved? What do you love about the sort of person that's made you? And thinking about these acts of creation, looking at what you achieved, seeing the beauty in the new form, how does it add to your hopes for your future? What is it the beginning of?
So here we are. We hope this exercise is useful. Thank you for watching and let us know how you do.
Thank you for watching.